Australia's own K-pop idol Rome from Sea Clown on SBS PopAsia. Welcome to the K-Wave.
It's time for the K-Wave on SBS PopAsia, and I'm Rome, the leader of the group Sea Clown, broadcasting from Seoul City here in South Korea. Thank you once again for joining me. It's so good to have your company. Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. And of course, it's great to have the best music and the best show possible for you, obviously. And of course, we have K-pop news. And join me again for another dose of my special weekly corner, Rome's Week. Yay! And of course, on this Rome's Week's adventures, something interesting happens, and I'll get to that as soon as I can because I was in shock. I was in shock. No, I wasn't really in shock. It was just something interesting, and I can't really tell you about it unless going into detail about it. So I'll tell you that later. You can tweet me your questions to @Rome_CClown or at SBS PopAsia, or post simply on the Pop Asian Facebook page, and you can hit me up with pretty much any question, or just let me know what you're up to this week. I mean, even if it's like I'm going to the ice cream store to get some carrots. It's pretty much as simple as that.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from Sea Clown on SBS PopAsia.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Rome here from the K-pop group Sea Clown, and this is the K-Wave on SBS PopAsia. Still to come on the show, of course, we got all the latest updates to the world of K-pop, and of course, Rome's Week. Did I stutter a bit? Oh, I did. Rome's Week, because something interesting happens, and I'll get to that like I said before. Do not want to miss that out. And now, like Australia's Parliament House, we are having question time in the house. Do you get it? You get it? You like my jokes? No, obviously you don't. Okay. You can tweet me at Rome_CClown or at SBS PopAsia, or post on the Pop Asia Facebook page. Okay, so speaking of Facebook page, let's just go to our Facebook right now. Okay, so this is from Facebook. And this one's from Camille Dway. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. 2 questions. Do you prefer a celebrity or normal girlfriend, and what is your ideal girlfriend? This is a very, very, very good question. So she's asking me, Camille, I'm assuming you're a girl because your name's Camille, if I prefer a celebrity girlfriend or a normal girlfriend. And I think, honestly, I think it can go either 2 ways. I would prefer a celebrity girlfriend if, I guess it all depends on the girl. If she can relate to me. And by that I mean, because we share the same job, and I guess sharing the same job kind of makes people in a relation where they can understand each other a bit better. Whereas if I had a normal girlfriend in Korea or somewhere, it would be a bit hard for that person to understand me. Cause, I guess I'll be very busy, and in some ways, there'll be a lot of miscommunication. But, that depends on the girl. If the girl can pretty much understand me and, know what's going on, and actually kind of can take the life of a celebrity, then, I guess it will be okay to have a normal girlfriend via the celebrity girlfriend. But honestly speaking, I think after being in this business for some time now, yes, sometimes I do wish I had a normal girlfriend. That sounds so weird. No, but sometimes I do wish I can just go out and be a normal myself. That's what I mean by I wish I had a normal girlfriend. And reason being is because sometimes I'm pretty sure 100% of all celebrities around the world, not just Korea, can relate to this when I say sometimes I just want to live a normal life. Just go back to my normal ways, normal self. I sometimes miss it, but I did make a devotion to this job, so I'm keeping my responsibilities. As for my ideal type, like I said, someone with a lot of passion for what they do, and it honestly doesn't matter what you do, As long as you have passion for it and you're showing it to me through your love, I'm totally down for it. Alright, that was pretty long. Anyway, here's one from Imani Virginia Small. That's an interesting name, yes. If you could relate every member to a Disney princess, who would be which princess and why? Oh, guys, you guys are making me like search up stuff. Disney princesses, first of all, I don't really know. I don't have a grasp on the Disney princesses. So I think I'll name a few that, from the top of my head. Okay, so starting off with, who should I start off with? Okay, starting off with Shu, because he's just a princess. I think he kind of resembles. Okay, he's not a Disney princess. I'm not sure if it's Mario. Okay, I think Peach is it? The princess that Mario goes to save from Balthazar every single time. Yeah, I kind of want to relate him to that because he needs saving all the time. Oh, but then again, that's like every other princess. And, okay, so that's fair enough. Okay, Disney, okay. Is Shrek a Disney thing? Okay, if it is, no, I don't think it is, no. Gosh, why are all the princesses I know are not Disney related? Oh, Snow White. Snow White could be, Hyunil, Ray. Ray is Snow White because I guess his skin tone is so white, it's like Snow White. Kangjun, if there was a weird princess I cannot think of, please send it through your tweets, because I'll search that up and I'll say, Kangjun, look, everyone thinks you're this princess, and if that princess is strange enough, I'll completely agree. Minu, a TK, I think he would be. I have honestly no idea any Disney princesses. This is quite sad, I know. It's very sad indeed. No, this can't be happening. See, look, I'm searching it up right now as we speak. And, okay. Even if I search it up, I don't really know their names. Oh, okay. Maru? Okay, I found it. Maru, she could be the princess from Aladdin. I forgot her name. Okay. And if I missed out anyone, like me and TK, then you guys can just fill it in. How about that? So anyway, there's my answer to you, Imani Virginia Small.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from Sea Clown on SBS PopAsia.
You're listening to the K-Wave on SBS PopAsia with Rome from Sea Clown, and I'm an Australian K-pop idol who leads the boy band Sea Clown. That's right, I'm Australian, I'm Korean, and I'm very proud of it. How are you all going with your entries for the Pop Asia Presenter Search? I have seen some great ones so far. Very, very talented people. Nice work, seriously. I think a few stars are born. Yes, I think you all are stars, by the way, but I'm just saying, after reading this, I am persuaded and encouraged that these guys are serious stars. Good luck, everyone, and if you want to enter, head to sbs.com.au/popasia for more details. Now, time for some K-pop updates. And we have SM Entertainment has announced their new soloist, and it's Super Junior's M's Zeomin. His solo debut, Rewind, features rapping by EXO members Chanyeol and Tao. The single is available in Chinese and Korean versions, with Chanyeol rapping in the Korean version and of course Tao rapping in the Chinese version. The song is about wanting to rewind to the time before a breakup. Wow, that's really new. I didn't really expect that. Rewind to the time before a breakup. If I could rewind to a time, I guess, I don't think it would be to a breakup, because that would be I believe in destiny quite a lot. And if I was to break up with that person, then it would be destiny for me to break up that person. Which is kind of ironic if I was to say, if I wanted to travel back in time to any time. But, just for radio purpose and just because the issue and the topic came up, I'll say if I could turn back the time, I would probably Ooh, this is quite a hard one. I think I'll turn back to time just so I can try something else. No, like, take a different path, probably. Yeah, start when, maybe go to that time where I didn't see the dance video that inspired me to do all this. And I guess I just turned it off and I did something else. I wonder what I'll be doing. Just because I'm interested and curious. So, Korean band Red Apple have announced a lineup change on the Japanese website. Hanbyul, Kyumin, and Kwanghyun will be leaving the group in December. No! Making way for 3 new members. However, they will be part of the Red Apple team, with Hanbyul promoting as a soloist and Kyumin pursuing hip-hop. Meanwhile, Kwanghyun will be taking a long-term rest to deal with his back pain. Well, I wish them luck, especially you, Hanbyul, if you, for some reason, ever get to listen to this. Good luck, I haven't seen you in a while, miss you. And finally, some performers for the upcoming Mnet Asian Music Awards for Mamas have been announced. Included in the lineup are boy band EXO and Big Bang members G-Dragon and Taeyang. The 2014 Mamas will be held on the 3rd of December in Hong Kong. And guys, that's this week's K-pop updates on SBS PopAsia.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from C-Clown on SBS PopAsia.
Welcome back to SBS PopAsia. It's Rome here hanging out with you on the K-Wave, and of course it's time for Rome's Way. Yay! And it's quite interesting because in Rome's Week I don't really emphasize my stories. It happens the way I tell it. And I guess this week, not long ago, a few days ago, I went to audition for a upcoming program. I'm not gonna tell you what that program is, and I think I'm not allowed to tell you what that program is. And I went out to audition, and what if I tell you what kind of audition it is? It kind of gives it away. But anyway, I'll give you a hint. Well, it's pretty much I had to play an instrument, and it was quite interesting because I went with Kangjun and Maru. As only us 3 doing this audition. It was quite a big program. And well, Kangjun and Maru, their profession, I guess, in any instrument would have to be the recorder. So they took the recorder and they were just so terrible at it. We all went in together and we were performing in front of quite big people. What I mean by big people is they have a name in that kind of, I guess, music industry. And it was very, 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 very nerve-wracking indeed. And what made it more nerve-wracking is, well, I was playing the snare drum. Okay, it wasn't even the drums, it was just the snare drum. For people who know me out there, yes, I do. I used to play drums, so I'm quite comfortable when I sit by a drum kit. But however, I only had a snare drum, and that was the only thing that I was allowed to play. Reason being is this was for... No, I can't say. But anyway, why I got more nervous is as soon as we went in, it was a very big room, one spotlight, you got cameras behind you. Yes, it was filming the auditions as well. And I got Kangjun and Maru, the 2 most clowniest clowns in our team, right beside me. So that just made everything a lot worse. And what made it even more worse was they started off playing what seemed like the Titanic theme song with the recorder. However, it was just so not cool. It was going all over the place. It was the most depressing scene I've ever seen. It was literally, I felt like I was in a film where I guess the topic was depression and some guy was playing the recorder so badly next to me, it hurt my ears and it hurt my soul. And it was like Kangjun first, I guess he finished in like 2 seconds, then Maru, and then it was my turn. So you could kind of see the build-up that was coming for me in the end. And everyone was just, oh my god, what's this guy gonna do? After watching Kangjun and Maru, I was like, oh, because they were determined to show how silly they were. Okay, it wasn't a serious audition for them. It was just like, let's just go in and wreck the place, and that's what they did. And it was like, okay, so I'm the only serious person here. All right, so I pretty much laid down my snare drum, and it was tense. The moment was tense. Like you could see the sweat breaking out. And everyone was like, what's he gonna do with just a one snare drum? So I just went at it. And funny enough, it was quite interesting because the snare drum, at that time, for some reason, felt like a rubber. And usually, people who play drums will know what I mean. I think it's because my hands are shaking so much. The beats were like, and I think that appealed apparently to the judges, and they actually stopped and they're like, "Yo, you're very good." I thought they were trolling me, but no, they actually said you were very good, and they even, I guess, asked me to do more. Like they asked me to do this kind of drum roll, this kind of I guess I don't know, play, for instance, and well, I pretty much met up to all their standards, and for some reason, I think I'm gonna get in. Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I think I'm gonna get in. Yes, that was what I wanted to tell you. No, but it was quite a big program, and I met a few of my idol friends at that time. And I met a lot of new people, and for some reason, they used. I wouldn't say used, but they asked me to do like interviews with, I guess, the people who were auditioning, because it wasn't just celebrities who were auditioning. It was, I guess, just everyday people who play like instruments for a living, and they came by, and it was their first time because it was, I guess, they're not used to the whole broadcasting on air live, I guess, being on TV thing. So I had to make them comfortable in the waiting room, and there was a lot of people with a lot of instruments. And I was asking everyone one by one, and there was a lot of English speakers. So that's what really got my surprise, is there was a lot of English speakers. Namely one, I remember her name was Brenda. Yes. For some reason, if she ever listens to this, I'm pretty sure she'll never will, but her name was Brenda, and it was very interesting. She was playing the viola, and I think she played for about 7 years, 10 years or so, but it was really fun getting to socialize with people outside of the, I guess, the whole celebrity industry. And I guess that's what makes it, kind of made me think a bit more like, oh, I wish I could go out and socialize a bit more. But anyway, that's what happened. And usually we're going to dance for a, I guess, this program, you know what I mean? It was a program where you're meant to play instruments, right? However, C-Clan was gonna rock up and start dancing on the audition floor. However, seeing Kangjun and Maru play the way that they did with the recorder, there was just no space, no thoughts for dancing at all, because it just wasn't that kind of environment after what they did. They pretty much slaughtered the floor, and everyone was just like, oh god, I can't take this. I really wish once this airs, right, this is gonna go out. I really hope that this will go out, and I'm pretty sure they will go out. They're not gonna edit this part out. So when it comes out, you guys will definitely know what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's just simple. That's how it is. That's what happened in my Rome's week. That's the only thing I can remember. It's very traumatizing up till this very moment. And yeah, so that's as far as I go for Rome's week today. But don't worry, because coming up in the show, I answer more of your questions. Tweet me at Rome_C-Clown at SBS PopAsia, or post on the SBS PopAsia Facebook page.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from C-Clown on SBS PopAsia.
You're on SBS PopAsia's K-Wave, and I'm Rome, the leader of the group C-Clown. Whoa. Back to my favorite part is answering your questions from Facebook and Twitter. Twitter. Straight away, going straight into Twitter. It's Shandy, not Handy. Okay, that's your username. That's interesting. No, it's Shandy. No, sorry. Oh, I think because I read it like Handy last time, you was like, it's Shandy, not Handy. Okay, sorry, my bad. Who cries the most in C Clown? Who cries the most in C Clown? Oh, who does cry the most in C Clown? I think the person who cries the most in C Clown would have to be Shiu. Because he's a very emotional person, you know. It's not because you know, he's stressed out a lot always. No, he was just raised a very emotional person. So what I mean by he cries a lot, he watches, you know, Korean dramas, right, on TV. And it'll be a very sad scene. No, not even a sad scene, a very interesting scene, and he will just start crying. And by that time, I'll be leaving the room. So that's what I mean by, you know, she was the crybaby of C Clown. But, you know, that's cute. That's cute. Next one is from Terry50 at Tez50 had. What is the meaning behind your shoulder tattoo? Okay, the meaning behind this is what it says. It says my life, right? And he says, be there, be down, and be you. So you can pretty much guess where BU comes from. Yes, it is my initials, but however, it also says be you, be yourself. So be there, be down, and be yourself. That's just my motto. And yeah, so that's what it says. Facebook. Here we go. It's from Natalie Joyce Jensen. Hey Rome, between study, band, social events, family, and friends, how do you deal with all the commitments? Where is the balance and how do you relax on your downtime? This is an absolutely amazing question because I believe life is a balance, okay? So you have to balance out your life in order to be living properly. I'm not saying everyone's living improperly, but what I mean is I like to balance out my life with pretty much inspiration. And what I mean by inspiration is I really do go out and look for inspiration so I can keep myself motivated. The way I keep myself motivated is I listen to new music, I try looking for some new music, and most importantly, I don't stick to my work. Sometimes when I really do not feel like working at all, I do go out and I socialize. I go out, hang out with my friends, and I just don't think about my work at all. I guess that's work ethic, and it really, really helps. And usually, mostly from the times I go out and meet my friends and chill and hang and play, I guess that really does inspire me even more to go back to my work. So it's a really, a balance of life and commitment, and it really helps. So guys, whenever you're feeling the need to, not study or not do anything, I guess it's just sometimes good to really, really let go of it at that moment and just go out and enjoy yourself. That's what you do, and that's what I do, and it really helps. So there you go, Natalie Joyce Jensen. Next one. Here's from Gabby Hogan. What do you do when you're stressed and tired? I usually like to just lie down and not sleep, because I don't really like... I know sleep is good for you, but sometimes I don't really like sleeping when I get stressed. Because when I wake up, it even stresses me even more. But, what I do when I'm stressed and tired, I usually dance. Yeah, I still dance. I know a lot of you guys are, what happened to B-Boy BU? And, well, guess what? I'm still dancing. I'm still doing what I do. I never let go of that. Never let go of my roots. So I'm still dancing. It's really fun. And when I'm also when I'm tired, obviously when I'm tired I sleep, but when I'm stressed I dance. There you go. So thanks guys for sending those in. We've still got time for some more. So post your questions on Twitter at Rome_C-Clown or at SBS PopAsia, or on the SBS Pop Asian Facebook page.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from C-Clown on SBS PopAsia.
You're listening to SBS Pop Asia's K-Wave with Rome from C-Clown. You can tweet me at Rome_C-Clown or at SBS Pop Asia or post on the Pop Asian Facebook page. Let's get to more of your questions from Twitter and Facebook. I love this part. Actually, love it. Okay, so here's one from Vivian. What are some tips you have for stage fright? By the way, can you wish me a happy birthday for tomorrow? Happy birthday! And if it's passed already, I'm so sorry, but happy birthday, Vivian. And tips for stage fright. I used to have a lot of stage fright, but now, honestly, it really, really doesn't bother me. I think it was because of, experience, being on stage a lot. But it all comes down to the way you think in the end. So it's all mentally broken down. What I mean is, stage fright is usually when you kind of just you're too aware of the environment, you're too aware of what the person might think of you that's in front of you, and that, you might make a mistake. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. You just really got to start thinking like, okay, so I'm on stage, it's inevitable, I cannot, run off this stage at this very moment. What I gotta do, I have to do. So let's just give it all I got. YOLO! So, that's what I pretty much do. And, it really does help to get rid of your stage fright, just the way you think. I know it's very simple, but it's kind of the hardest thing to do. So there you go. Here we go from Hey It's Handy. Who in Sea Clown is afraid of spiders and bugs? Okay, Shiu is afraid of spiders and bugs. Why is it every time someone asks who in Sea Clown, it always ends up being Shiu? I don't know. Okay. Here's another one from Katie Phillips. Hey Rome, I wonder if you have any tips for budding musicians about getting your name out there in the music industry. I have a few songs but do not know how to show them to many people. Usually it's good to just really start off branching off your songs, whether or not people will hear it or not. It's really good to be smart about it. And what I mean by this is you gotta meet a lot of people. Even busking can help you get out there. It's just the small things that kind of build up to get you to where you are. The big music industry, as for like labeling and just really, I guess, signing a contract, dealing, you gotta be really careful with those kind of things because it could really, really take over your life. And, as for one musician to another musician, is just really go at it. Just keep grinding, and even if you don't get a reaction that you want at first, it's usually up to, I guess, persistence that really gets someone out there. So I'm really keen on hearing your music, Katie Phillips. I hope everyone remembers that name, Katie Phillips. Who knows? Could be a star one day. So next one is from Krista Siantra. Hi Rome. What language do you want to master other than English and Korean and Japanese? Anyways, I miss you a lot. I'm waiting for you to come back to Sydney soon. I hope you still remember me, but probably you won't. No, I do remember you. And the language I do want to master is French. Yeah, want to master French. And you didn't put Chinese there, so I really want to try out Chinese for a hand. Yep.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from Sea Clown on SBS PopAsia.
We are back. This is the K-Wave on SBS PopAsia, and the name's Rome from the K-pop boy band Sea Clown. Sea Clown. And I'm gonna read one more question before we go to another milk, okay? And, here's one from at Iminu Van. It's a very interesting question. I think we have to get it out there. Just clear it out there. And here it is. Did you ever accidentally kiss Ray while practicing the Faraway Young Love choreo? What? So, for those who do not know the choreo, there is a move which I do with Ray, and it's not a kiss thing. It's something it's meant to show power. It's meant to show brutality of a man and, clashing of the heads. Not clashing of the lips, ladies and gentlemen. And, so if I was to say it, we never really did kiss. Like, why is that so hard to say? We never did that. But yeah, there you have it. Like, we're really professional, we're really, accurate, we're precise, calculate everything, about everything, and, that never happened, okay? Nothing ever happened, just to clear out the air for you guys out there. But anyway, that was awkward. So yeah, that's it. That's the last question. Okay, thank you guys so much for sending in your questions.
It's the K-Wave with Rome from Sea Clown on SBS PopAsia.
And that's it for the K-Wave with Rome on SBS PopAsia. Thank you so much for spending time with me once again. You guys rock. Don't forget to listen to #Hits weekdays at 5 p.m. with Jamaica and Andy. And head on to SBS PopAsia's YouTube channel for more fun with them. Plus see Super Junior chatting with SBS PopAsia as well. Oh, and don't forget Simon and Martina from Eat Your Kimchi on Fridays at 7 p.m. right after #Hits. Catch you again next week, and if you want to hear this show again on demand, download the free PopAsia app or head to sbs.com.au/PopAsia. Alright, and SBS PopAsia TV is on every Sunday, 9 a.m. on SBS2, so set your alarm please, no sleeping in. I'm Rome, see you next week on SBS PopAsia's K-Wave, bye!